Okay, when your child throws a tantrum, would you like to better understand what's actually going on with him or her? Well, Dr. Mona Delahooke is introducing us to a new way to look at children's challenging behaviors like tantrums that can actually help you learn more about what's actually going on with the child.
Tantrums are the tip of the iceberg. We tend to think of them as the whole thing, but they're the tip of the iceberg, an expression of what's going on inside a child's body and brain. And often it's related to something we call a stress response. It's a stress behavior.
Okay, so there's this like brain-body connection that you talk about. And so this is kind of like the response to that connection. If you can explain that a little bit more.
Right. Well, we tend to think that all behaviors, once a child can walk and talk, that all behaviors are on purpose or willful or manipulative and something that we need to discipline or be worried about. But instead, we know now that things like tantrums, these agitated behaviors, children throwing things and bursting out into tears and flailing around, those are actually stress responses or stress behaviors because the body is in a state of overwhelm and the body gives the brain the operating instructions. So it's a whole new way of looking at behaviors that's really more compassionate to kids and to parents.
How should you be parenting during that? I feel like the initial response, right, is like, stop, stop, stop. Like, is that the wrong reaction now?
Well, look, first of all, be gentle on yourself. So yes, we tend to want to stop the behavior as quickly as possible. I get that. But when we look at a behavior through this lens of, oh, this is a little body that's in stress. This is a little body who can't manage at this moment, can't manage the ask or can't manage what they are trying to do. And so our response should be gentle, and we come alongside a child because then we're realizing that they're not choosing to misbehave. Their body brain connection is vulnerable, and that's what's in charge. So it's really deceptive. You think the child's doing it on purpose, or they did something yesterday, so why can't they do it right now? But humans aren't that simple. And once we understand this, it's a more gentle and targeted and customized way to parent our kids.
Yeah. I feel like as a parent, there's a lot of judgment placed on you and what you're doing. Can you have a child be having a tantrum and like somehow block out like everyone's judging me, Like, how do you get past that?
Please do that. Please do that. There was a major study that showed parents feel judged almost all the time in public. So you're not alone, Ellen. Everybody feels judged. So what we can do is be more compassionate to ourselves, judge ourselves less, judge other people less, and realize a tantrum isn't something we need to be embarrassed about. It's valuable information. So we need to neutralize all the older notions of that tantrums are bad and the terrible twos, and see them in a new light that's really informed by neuroscience. And it's going to be common knowledge, hopefully soon. But right now we're way too judgmental and too fearful of our children's behaviors. We need to know that they're valuable information about what the child is experiencing inside their bodies and their brains.
I'm soaking up all of this advice. Dr. Delahooke's book, Brain Body Parenting, is on sale now.